welcome back to our channel. Okay, you guys, welcome to a challenge. Okay, so I'm gonna talk and I'm gonna get some things together. So I was challenged to do Let Me See Your Grill challenge by Depot and Soulful Eats. I'm so happy you're starting to do a little bit better, sis. I'm praying for you. You got this. Stay strong. So we was challenged by TMV Nation. Okay, I'm gonna put all three links of all of those channels in the description box below, and I want you to go ahead over and see what the challenge rules are. I'll tell you a little bit, but I want you to see the creators actually do the challenge, and I want you to see the rules from them. So for my grilled cheese sandwich, I did not know what to do, so I never used this grill. And I've been having this grill for a year now, almost a year. So I'm just going to turn it on while I start getting situated. So for my grilled cheese sandwiches, Nisha want one too. So you're supposed to tell a story. And you're supposed to make a grilled cheese sandwich and eat it. So that's what we're going to do. So I got some Pepperidge Farm honey white bread. Now when I make my grilled cheese sandwiches, y'all, I'm very unhealthy, and this is my good old country crock. And yes, I'm gonna butter both sides of my bread. So we're gonna butter our bread, and as I make my sandwich, I will tell y'all about my I'll tell y'all my cheesy story. So I really didn't know what they meant by cheesy story at first, so I had to go back and I had to look at Debo Vibes channel myself to see what type of cheesy story that they wanted. Because at first I was thinking like lovey-dovey cheesy story like that, but that's not what they were referring to. So for my embarrassing cheesy story, I'll do broken bones. All right, so that may sound crazy, but for me, my cheesy story consists of me breaking bones. I done broke a couple of bones. Oh, I don't have my spray on my spatula, so let's see. I done broke a couple of bones in my life, y'all. So the first bone I broke, I was 5 years old going into kindergarten. Ow, this is hot. I was 5 years old going into kindergarten. And me, my sister, and my brother were playing. We had looked at the Cosby Show earlier that day. And my brother thought that it would be a great idea to make me a human cannonball, y'all. So my brother proceeded to put me on the back of his feet and kick me in the air. Yes, I went in the air and I slid down like one of those little things on them cartoons, you know how they just go zzz. That's what I did. Yeah, your girl was sliding down the wall. So needless to say, when I came sliding down the wall, I jumped up screaming and hollering, and I'm like, you broke my arm, you broke my arm. Y'all, my brother trying to cover my mouth because my mama worked a lot. So my mama was sleeping because my mama had to go to work. So she was sleeping. And we were up playing. Nisha, that's you? Can you give me the napkins? I can't find them. So we were up playing, you see? We were up playing in the house. This is some thick pieces of mozzarella I cut. But we were up playing in the house while she was sleeping. So my brother trying to cover my mouth so that I don't scream and wake my mama up so that he don't get in trouble and all. They put ice on my arm, trying to get me to stop hollering. They did some of everything. Eventually, my mama heard all the commotion, came in there. I can't remember if my brother got a whipping. I can't remember, but we went to the hospital It was my left arm. This one right here. We went to the hospital. X-ray. It's broken. So, oh, I didn't put the other cheese. Y'all, I had another cheese. So we just gonna go with that cheese because I had more cheeses to put on that since it was a grilled cheese sandwich. I just was adding all kind of cheeses. But that's a lot of cheese because I had to cut it from this big block. Thank you. You will take the cheese and all of that down, and I'll call you if I need you. Oh shoot. Yeah. Thank you, baby. Sorry, y'all. That's Nisha. She helping her mama out. Thank you. No, I'm gonna eat on that. I'm gonna eat on that. You can take that down. When you come up, just bring me a bag of Ronald chips. Go ahead before you drop something. All right, y'all. I'm sorry. So that was okay. So that was the start of how. Let me get up to see. I told y'all this is my first time using this thing. So let's see. All right. So that was the start to that story. That's not where all of the problems to that story start. In. Okay, so we go to the hospital. I go to school that Monday. So I've been that skinny fat kid that always worried about my food, always wanted the new snacks, always wanted to eat this, always wanted to eat that. So I'm in kindergarten. We're in the line going to get our lunch. Why this little boy tried to take my lunch tray? I mean, he kept trying to take my lunch tray, y'all. My kindergarten teacher, I went to Belchase Elementary in Belchase, Louisiana. And my kindergarten teacher name was Miss Morgan. She was so sweet. But, so we in line, and this little boy constantly trying to take my lunch tray. Y'all, he snatched my tray. I started whamming him upside the head with my cast like this. So I remember a teacher trying to pull me off of him. I started hitting the teacher with the same cast. So yeah, I got in trouble. He didn't get in trouble even though he started it. I think he should have got in trouble too because you ain't supposed to touch people's food. And he was trying to take my food. And everybody, even the lunch lady said that he was trying to take her tray. All right, so let's see. What else? I broke a couple of other bones, but what other bones had a story to tell? My leg. Okay, so when I broke my leg, I broke my tibia, fibula, and my ankle at the same time, and the bone popped out. And this was my left side. Every time I break something, it's on the left side. I don't know what's up with that side. But my tibia, fibula, and ankle, and it was on the left side, and that bone popped out. Let me see if I can show you. Y'all see, right there is where the bone popped out. I got the little mark still. But, okay, so that's broke. Doing surgery, so they stopped the bleeding. They sent me home. They had to wait for the swelling to go down because if they would have did the surgery while it was swollen, they said that it could have risked it getting amputated. So, oh shit, my bad, y'all. I don't think I could do this. I gotta stand up and do this. I'm about to make a mess. But so needless to say, oh, I forgot to tell y'all how I was running. So y'all, this ain't gonna come out good, but this video going up. But so Nisha used to act a lot, y'all, when she was younger. She was always in little movies. She was always being little extras. She's had a couple of little roles on the Children's Hospital commercial. She did a couple of McDonald's commercials when they had the old McDonald's. You know, when they had the people or whatever. But she did a couple of, so they were filming Jurassic World when this happened, when I did that. So I was running from dinosaurs. And so y'all, we was trying to get pregnant. We kept losing our baby. I got pregnant, so I had to relearn how to walk. I had learned how, so I was in a walk, I was in a wheelchair, back and forth. Successful pregnancy in a wheelchair. Yep. I got pregnant. My leg was broke. And I remember my mama cracked a joke saying, well, they told you had to keep it elevated. That meat is so good. I can't think of no more embarrassing broken bone stories. I did break my leg before jumping off a porch. So I'm gonna stop the video and come back when this sandwich is done. And I'll eat it on set with y'all with some chips or something, okay? So I'll see y'all in a minute. Alright, y'all. Hey, I'm back. So Nisha want me to cut hers on camera for y'all. She's standing right here. And I'm burning my hand. Alright, y'all. This is Nisha's. Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Oh, it's so good.
Okay, no, we're not doing that. Take it. All right, baby, love you. All right. So, that's all I have for my cheesy story. But when Nisha's editing this video, she's going to talk about me and the flipping of the sandwich, y'all. So, come to find out, y'all, it's hot. I had it on too high. So that's all of the cheesy stories. So if you only came for the cheesy story, you can leave me. If you came here to also see me burn my fingers and eat with y'all, you're more than welcome to stay. So let's see if mines do like Nisha's. Y'all, I feel played. I feel played. Y'all see all that smoke? I feel played. Hers was all pretty. Got the little long stretchy stretch. And because of that, I'm gonna tell y'all an embarrassing story about her. So this is when I can't remember. Oh, did I have Ronald already? I think I can't remember. But me and Nisha was walking outside, y'all. And y'all know how on TV, how when the little child running for something. So Nisha wanted to experience catching the bus. So we signed her up to catch the bus. And we was like, okay, we're going to let her catch the bus for a little while so she can get that experience. Because growing up, we had to catch the RTA. So we caught the bus. But I can't remember what school she was going to at the time. I think Paul J. Solis. I can't remember. But they had the regular yellow bus that will pick the kids up. So we were walking to the bus stop, y'all. Nisha fell. When she fell, all of that grass went in her mouth and everything. I couldn't do nothing but laugh at my baby. I don't even think I brought her to school. I think I let her stay home for the day. We went back home and I think she stayed home for the rest of the day. I can't remember. It was so good. Thank you for coming up with this challenge. Both of those challenges are great. Lovely people. All three of those challenges. This is really good. So the steak that I use, I bought the Great Value Philly cheesesteak, the seasoned ones, but I still added garlic powder, I still added onion powder. I still added a little Tony's. And then I grilled some onion with some butter. Yes, I seasoned my onion too. So I seasoned my onion. When my onion was soft, I added the little garlic in them, and that was the side of the onion and all. And then that's fresh mozzarella cheese. Because I froze the cheese that I was supposed to be using this video with. Whenever I buy extra of everything, y'all, have issues. I buy extra of everything and I put some in the freezer. So I have 3 different freezers. And it's not like a lot of stuff in all of them. It's just that I have certain things in each freezer. Like, I have one freezer, y'all. No meat can go in it at all. The only meat that can go in it is like bacon. It's bacon, sausage. What else go in that freezer? And hot dog wieners. No other meat can go in that freezer. And then I have my frozen food breakfast. Y'all, it's growing up, my grandma always had a deep freezer. I like to have a snack refrigerator. So like when I have to make the kid lunches, it's in that refrigerator. I don't have to worry about looking in the other refrigerator. So when, like, if they're making their own lunch, they can just go to the refrigerator and make their lunch. Don't have to worry about other stuff being in it. Now my snack refrigerator is always like, since I moved to Texas, we had to get a new one. But in Louisiana, you go on 4th Street and you can get you a cheap little refrigerator. In Texas, we don't know nothing that. Daddy room looked, but we couldn't find nothing, so we wound up having to buy a new refrigerator. But y'all, if y'all haven't tried that Philly's cheesesteak, so I have some chips over there I was supposed to try. Let's review those chips. Hold on. Because this meat been in my freezer for a long time because I wanted to eat that meat with these chips. So I don't even know if they still sell these chips no more because I've been having them as long as I've been having the meat in the freezer. But this is the Philly cheesesteak Pringles. I found these at Walmart. Same place I got that meat from. I think that meat was $6 and something. But I can't remember. It comes with four steaks. Let's see what this tastes like. Review time. I don't know what this tastes like. It is not giving Philly nothing. I don't know. I wouldn't buy this again. I wouldn't buy this again. I don't like this. It's not nasty, it's just not for me. Somebody else may get it and they may love it and enjoy it. Everybody have different taste buds and that is nasty to me. Well, not nasty, but It ain't giving me nothing. This great value meat right here. It is giving me everything. Y'all see, this is good. I'm sorry. But I hope everyone is having a great weekend. I think this video is uploading this weekend. If not, happy Labor Day. Because that's probably going to be how long it's going to take for it to come out if it don't come out this weekend. This is actually better than... You might as well call this a Philly cheesesteak, grilled cheese. I was worried about that thick piece of cheese. Y'all see that cheese? It's chewy, but it's actually pretty tasty. It's pretty good. And I'm gonna have to buy another one of them when I go grocery shopping, because that is really good. Like, I really, really like that. I opened up 2 bags of chips, and I don't want them. I'm gonna go bring them to my son. Sometimes I can eat these chips no problem. Other times it seems to be hard. I got meat on it. But I love y'all so very much. I'm not gonna hold y'all. Y'all enjoy y'all weekend. Enjoy y'all family. I will see y'all in the next video. It may be a collaboration, but once again, I don't know when this video uploads. I love y'all. Mwah, mwah, mwah. And as always, blessings.